What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Now, after taking some profits in the top players, right now the market is not doing that great. I have a few grand that I want to park somewhere, and I actually was looking for one of the OG memes, which I have talked about before, which you guys already know. And today I actually found that Baby Doge coin is actually quite undervalued right now. It's only a 200 something million dollar market cap. Remember that the all-time high is around 1.2 billion dollars, so there is like 5x potential here to all-time high, and they actually did the all-time high not that long ago. You guys can see right here. So maybe it's not a bad idea to actually put some money in on this one, of course, for the long term. This is not financial advice. This is a risky move. Make sure that you do your own research before you invest. Remember that I'm not a god. I make a lot of mistakes, and you guys gotta know the risk in every trade, right? Just keep that in mind as well. But yeah, I mean, let me actually walk you through my thoughts, my overall idea for this trade, and how do I expect that things are gonna go. Because there is no real clear vision here. It's just gonna be a little of a gamble, but it's due for a pump because it's been dropping for a while now, and we have retested the all-time high a few times, and we have never been able to break that all-time high. But I did make a lot of videos before about Baby Doge coin 3 years ago when it was just getting started. We saw the rise. I made videos about it, and it was quite hot. Actually, they got listed on Binance not that long ago, which was pretty good news for the project, but it dropped a lot. And I mean, it really had a really big drop from here all the way down here, around a 73% drop. And if you're following me for a while now, that I really love myself some big discounts, because that is actually the best time to buy. If you bought it here, for example, and then you drop it all the way to all-time high, was like 260%. I know that it doesn't look that much for a meme coin. In your mind right now, meme coins should give you 10x, 20x, 50x, but these are the OG memes. These are meme coins that are already in the billion-dollar market cap. So right now at a $250 million market cap, it's not that expensive. I would say it's actually quite okay to actually sort of do a small swing trade for this. Now, to keep it 100% honest with you guys, we don't know when that's gonna happen. There is no confirmation for sort of bullish trend, not yet. We're still pretty much on the bottom right now, but this support level right here that I'm gonna show you just with a simple chart, you're gonna be able to see. We tested a few times already. We tested it back in February 2024. We tested it again back on August 2024, and we are testing it right now, which of course my take profit will be around here. You can see this line right here. So if we go to around these levels, which will be, let me actually show you, it's gonna be better. Let's say from here to here, it's gonna be like a 200% gains. If I can do 50% to 60 to 100% gains, it's gonna be actually more than enough for me. But the ideal scenario will be that we can actually test, which we are testing the resistance right now, just wait for a little bit of a bullish confirmation. It's just gonna be better. So if you actually want to get in as well, do not rush it. You can wait a little bit more, because if we break down here, that resistance that we have been, a support that we have been actually testing for a while now, for over a year, is not great news. So the idea scenario, as mentioned, will be that we can actually test it and then go back again a little bit. That's gonna be the buying confirmation that we are waiting for. But pretty nice entry, I would say. This is the easiest way to make money in crypto. Just buy the altcoins when they are really cheap. That's how I actually make all my trades. You know it if you have been following me for a while. And I'm gonna be getting into the social media. Of course, they are a really big ecosystem. They have a lot of developments which you can find on their website. You can see they have their wallet, the properties, Saints real estate, and the swap, the bridge, Puppy.fund, which is similar to Pump.fund, which is new as well, and Pause. I mean, it is a fairly big ecosystem, which you can find more metrics about Baby Doge Swap, which is one of the most popular utilities in their ecosystem right now, which have a few $1 million on volume every day, sometimes 1 million, sometimes 8 million. It's gonna depend on the day, but usually they do have quite a lot of volume in the Baby Doge Swap, even though these days it's not as big as it used to be before, but it's still getting quite a good amount of volume. But of course, that does not really reflect on the chart by any means. So I mean, we have been talking about this a long time. There is a lot of YouTube videos about it. I'm not going to be getting into the tech because that's not reality what you guys are looking for. Just going to share this trade with you. As mentioned, it's a little bit of a gamble. It's a little bit of a risky move, like a boss move. You got to do this because right now the market is not doing that great. They are still in the top players when it comes to memes. You can find them. You got Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Bonk, Doge with a hat, AI 16, Farcoin, and then we have Baby Doge coin under Popcat, which is still, as mentioned, quite cheap in comparison with the top players. I'm not gonna be talking about Dogecoin. This is a really OG, but for example, Pepe around $2.8 billion market cap. We have Bonk around $1 billion. So I mean, there is still potential to do another $1 billion market cap, but we just don't know when, and nobody knows. Any YouTuber influencer that tells you that they know when it's gonna happen, to be honest, they do not know. So keep that in mind as well, because this is just speculating that it could go there and we can actually get it cheap, and of course, it's gonna yield a lot of really sweet revenue for us, or gains for us. But there is a lot of downside potential as well if the market does not recover, if Bitcoin keeps on dropping. Baby Doge coin is not going to be going anywhere. That's why even though if you don't trade Bitcoin, if you only trade altcoins, it's still pretty important that you take a look at the market, that you take a look at how things are going for the overall market. So you're going to understand if we are in meme season, if we are in altcoin season, Bitcoin season, how we're doing, because where is of course the overall strength of the market right now, because it's just gonna help you out. If Bitcoin move, the altcoins are gonna move. If Bitcoin is pretty much dead, the altcoins are not gonna be doing pretty much anything. So keep that in mind as well. Just to keep it simple, it is a risky move because we are still don't have the bullish confirmation, but overall I do feel like it's not that bad either, because it's already too cheap. Even if the price keep on going down 20%, 30% more, that will be already a 90% down from all-time high or something like that, or from the last all-time high. So I mean, it's still gonna be not that big of a deal. I can wait and actually sell it later on, right, when the price recovers a little bit more. So if you have some money that you're not using for anything else, that you can park it here for a while, it's not a bad idea. But if you need quick money, there is not that much volume, it is not that volatile right now, and not much going on, not like really massive exciting news. Even the Puppy Dub Fund, which is similar to Pump Dump Fund, the latest coin was created 3 days ago, 6 days ago, 8 days ago, 17 days ago. So there is not that much volume, there is not much activity there as well. They are not making that much revenue with this, so I mean, nothing to brag about. That's all I'm gonna tell you, and it is a reality, you know. We keep it real around here. It is what it is. But anyway, that's gonna be my setup. It is quite cheap. I'm getting some. Since may go in whichever direction they go, I'm fine. If it goes up, if we can make some profit, it's gonna be pretty good. I'm gonna be taking some profits as long as we are at 30 to 40% gains, and maybe we can let it ride 50 to 100%, but it just don't know when. It can be next week or next year, or even never. It can never happen. So you gotta keep that in mind. And if it goes down, just leave it there. I'm not gonna be touching it. You don't lose, you don't sell, you don't lose, and it's a reality for all coins. You just gotta do some DCA, and you should be fine. That's all I'm gonna tell you on this. Now remember, join us on Telegram if you want. Of course, it's gonna be a link down below. You can follow us on X. We are not that active there, but still you can help us out. Subscribe if you actually want to support the channel, support me, and of course support the Ninjas community. And leave a like, leave a comment. What do you think about Dogecoin? Do you think that I'm making a big mistake here? Or do you think that I should get more? Or do you think that this is easy money, as I do believe? Because look at the chart. Actually, you don't need to do technical analysis. Just look at the chart and you're going to understand when is a good entry and when is a bad entry. For example, good entry, bad entry. Good entry, all this is good entry, bad entry, good entry, bad entry. Just do simple price predictions, simple TA, simple like understanding the chart, and you should be fine to make money overall in the crypto space, even though there is a lot of other things to take into consideration, right? So yeah, that's my opinion, that's my setup, and let me know what you guys think on the comment section. Gonna see you guys later. Stay safe, stay strong, and remember, take risk, because if you don't take risk, you're not gonna be making any money. Risk comes success, even though you can lose a few times, but you just gotta come on top overall, and you should be fine. You should make a living out of trading crypto and trading or coins or Bitcoin or whatever you're trading, even memes. There is a lot of people making a living out of memes. So you just gotta get good at it, and you gotta understand the limits. You gotta know when to take profits, what's gonna be the good entry, just understand the market overall. That's gonna give you an edge over the other traders, which you can take advantage of that. And of course, it's gonna overall just make you more successful in the cryptocurrency space, which is really toxic, and traders are no diamond hand these days. There is not that many diamond handed communities these days, and you can see in all the coins, even strong communities, they are pretty much on the dust right now, but it is the same for everyone. So yeah, we cannot blame them. They're just going with the market, and it is what it is. Stay safe, stay ninja, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.